Aquarius, hope you're doing well. My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. Aquarius, today I'm going to pull your money and career energy, your love energy. I'll see who's coming and going and if there's any travel on the horizon. Now, Aquarius, if you have a certain amount of money you would like to manifest, or if you have a specific person in mind, you can go ahead and like this video and subscribe. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective, you can check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot and stay tuned till the end of your reading where we'll pull a final message from your spirit guides and your spirit animal. All right, so let's dive right in. Whoa, the cards are flying out today, Aquarius. Look at this. You got the Hangman, Five of Swords, the Devil. All three of these cards are resistance, right? Right now, the universe is letting you know that in order for things to change in your external world, you have to first change them in your internal world, right? So what does that mean? As within, so without. Right now, the internal state that you cultivate is a reflection of your external state. So for example, life is a mirror and not a window. So you ever like have a day where you're not feeling too good and then you go for a walk and then everyone's mean mugging you and it starts raining and all the lights turn red as you're driving, the elevator doesn't show up, you spill coffee on yourself. That energy right there, whenever you don't feel good, you notice that like when it rains, it pours, but whenever you feel really good, everyone's shining, life is good, they got those fresh donuts at work, everything's feeling fly, and that's what's going on here. So right now, if you want your life to change, you first and foremost have to change your internal state. I'll show you how to do that super duper easy. You just have to be aware of it. Now check this out. You got the Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands. So right now you're like, there's something you're doing that's not sustainable, right? There's something you're doing in your life right now that is almost feels overwhelming. You got to clear this energy because when you close that chapter, you open a new chapter. But now the energy of wealth, you have that Three of Pentacles energy, that Page of Cups. There's a new networking opportunity for you to create wealth happening very soon. Now, your affirmation for today, Aquarius, write this down in the comment section before we start to read, is wealth is my reality. Yes, it is. Write this down in the comment section. Quantum entangle with the energy of wealth by inviting and welcoming it into your life. This is your birthright. Wealth is my reality. Write this down in the comment section. Right now, universe is letting you know that there are people here in your life that are going to be entering it and showing you how to network and collaborate when it comes to creating wealth. For example, they will help you invest in stuff. They will help you. They'll teach you, guide you, mentor you. They'll show you ways to be able to create wealth. This is something that happens to all of us. We catch our break, right? For example, like you meet a mentor, someone that has already enough wealth accumulated, where now what they want to do is just find someone with potential to show them and teach them how to acquire wealth. This happens all the time. I meet them all the time. I'm at the gym bright and early in the morning, and at that point, all the CEOs are there. 4 a.m. they're all leaving, right? So I'm there at 2 a.m. a lot of times. So right now it's like you got to really start focusing your awareness on waking up early and not necessarily at 2 a.m., but putting yourself in areas and networking situations where you're able to really cultivate that energy within. Now, I also do see here that there is almost like someone or something in your life that is lowering your frequency, and your frequency is what you frequently see. So what does this mean? Right now, you got to understand that like when you're in a lower frequency state, you can't expect a high outcome. That means that if you have people in your life that have limiting beliefs, if you have a group of friends and they're like, we'll never be rich, or we'll never be fit, or that's not for us, then that's the energy you got to look at. You know, it's not your fault that things aren't going well, but it's just the surroundings that you may have, for example. And right now, I do see here with that World card, Two of Wands, that travel is on the horizon for you. And if you can get away, even for the weekend, or maybe if you see like 80% off, like a dream vacation, now is the time to take it, because changing your environment, changing your setting is exactly what the universe wants you to do, right? So now is the time to really focus on that. Now, you also have the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So swords is a lot of, thinking going on here. And the universe is letting you know to slow it down and really meditate and get to know yourself. Meditation is how you learn about yourself, right? Automatic writing, journaling. Like you read books to learn about the world, but you journal to learn about yourself. These things are important. You may tell yourself, I don't have time to think about myself. I'm trying to get rich and meet my soulmate. Great. That is how you get rich and meet your soulmate. Remember, you never manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. If you could just kind of not do any internal work and get rich, then the whole world would be rich, right? Ask yourself this. Why is it all the CEOs journal? Why do all the CEOs journal? Why do they all wake up early? What do these guys know, right? What do these successful people know? What excellent habits do they have? And right now, this is the time to start walking away from limiting beliefs and people that are preying on your energy, almost like energy vampires. You got to let this go. And right now, you can do this with different ways. Like, for example, like positive self-talk, affirmations, praying, positive self-talk and affirmations and praying not like, please help me God, none of that. Like praying in the sense that like, universe, I expect to get rich. It is my birthright, with commanding that energy, casting that spell. When you say affirmations like, I am confident, I am positive, I am sexy, I am charming. When you use the word I am, which is the most powerful words in the English language, in the human language, when you start doing these things, that's how you tap into the other realms and you start really just letting it be known. And then that's how the universe is able to provide it for you. But unless you take action, unless you do these things, then it's just like doing the same thing and getting the same result, right? So right now, use praying to not only, let the universe know, but tap into your subconscious mind. And this is an energy that I focus on all the time, right? So it's like, if you ever need to want to know like who you should be in your life, like imagine if you were a main character of a movie. How would you want that main character to be? Would you want them to be like lazy, tired, and scared? Or would you want them to be someone who takes action and just lives fearlessly, right? And that's the energy I feel from you. It's like the moment that you start owning it, the moment that you start living your life happy, content, and taking action. And taking action means doing something you love. For example, like maybe you're like, I feel like grabbing a coffee today. Go to your favorite coffee shop, sit there and listen to some, YouTube videos or read a book. That is called taking action, right? You don't necessarily have to go change the world with everything you do, but go and do anything that makes you feel good, puts you in a high vibration, and therefore you are no longer going to be sitting, waiting, hoping, needing, praying. All that energy of wishing, wanting, hoping, needing goes out the window, and now you're taking inspired action and getting it done. This is exactly what the universe wants you to do. All right, now check this out. This is your animal spirit, owl spirit. You see clearly now. This is when you have that clear and concise image about in your head of knowing what you want. So for example, if you want to meet your soulmate, you can't tell the universe, I want to meet my soulmate. Who is your soulmate? How old are they? What do they look like? What do they eat for breakfast? What do they smell like? What's their favorite flavor of ice cream? How many kids do they have? Do they have animals, pets, dogs, cats? Do they have children? Do you see where I'm going with this? How much money do they make? What car do they drive? Are their parents still alive? Do you like their parents? Do you see what I'm saying? When you know what you're looking for, when you have that clear and concise image of what you're looking for, that's when the universe knows. So imagine like you're a Hollywood script writer. You have to hand in that script. How detailed does it have to be to get into production, right? You can't be like, oh, John meets Jill, they're his soulmate. No, it's got to be like, Jill is blonde hair, blue eyes, South African, blah, 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 right? So you got to know what you're looking for. Like when I manifested my wife, Alicia, I said I want to meet this little tiny girl with a big heart that's, blonde hair, blue eyes, and she loves animals, and she's so beautiful and sensitive and empathic and the heart of gold. Boom, anyone knows Alicia knows that's exactly what I ended up getting, guys. Like literally to a T. So it's like focusing on what you want is what you get. All right, now check this out. Final message from the universe, culmination of vision. What a beautiful card. And right now the message is time to take a positive action toward your goals and dreams. Be adaptable and fine tune any of the details of what you are creating. What does this really mean, right? Clear and concise image of what you're looking for. When you know what you want, it's like writing an email to the universe, right? Now on top of that, you have to feel what it feels like to have that. Then that's like pressing send on the email. If you don't do both of these things, if you don't have that brain and heart coherence, it's like writing an email and not pressing send. It's a complete waste of time. And a lot of times people are like, Vince, I visualize, Vince, I journal, nothing happens. I'm like, yeah, but did you feel as if the event has taken place? Were you thanking the universe as if it's already done? Don't ask the universe for anything. The laws that apply to the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh dimension when you visualize are completely different than the laws of the third dimension. Third dimension, you have to ask for stuff. Hi there, can you please bring me a pizza? Can you please pass the salt? May I go to the washroom? You're asking for stuff. You cannot use these laws when it comes to manifesting. You have to, like for example, say if you wanted to get pizza while manifesting, just to show you an example, you'd have to be like, I know you want to bring me the pizza, right? So you're telling them what is going to happen and you're saying it in a fun and playful way. You know, it sounds crazy, but this is how it works. Law of attraction, law of assumption, right? After thousands of hours of researching Dr. Joe Dispenza and Billy Carson and Andrew Schulman and Michael Sandler and, Abraham Hicks and, whether it's Neville Goddard or, who else was I just reading up on? Who was it? Man, I forgot his name, but he wrote the book Outwitting the Devil, Napoleon Hill, all these guys, right? Like they say the same thing, right? They're all tapped into the centralized intelligence, getting the same message from the stream of consciousness, and they all tell you to feel the event before as if it's already taken place. Alright, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like this video and subscribe. I truly appreciate you. Till next time, follow your passion.